Good morning, friends. Today I am making chile verde, pork chile verde. It's a very easy and simple recipe with few ingredients. As you can see here, I have a pound of pork cut into small pieces. I also have 8 tomatillos. This is a tomatillo, how you will see it at the store. Here I have it already peeled. And I also have a pepper. You can use a jalapeno pepper or serrano. I'm using a serrano. I already I roasted the serrano, as you can see. And I also have a yellow pepper. You can use spicy or mild peppers, whatever you like. I like to roast my peppers for flavoring. And cilantro, garlic. I have garlic and onions too. Follow the recipe with me. It's very, very simple. I am going to start with this pot, this skillet, and I'm going to add a little bit of oil. To the skillet. You can see, I'm going to add the pork to start browning in a medium heat. Like I told you, the pork has been already cut in pieces, so it doesn't take that long to cook. You add all the pork. I'm washing my hands. We're going to brown this for a few minutes. Here I'm cooking some pinto beans. I already cooked it for about maybe 30 minutes already. To the beans, I'm going to add a clove of garlic, a small piece of onion, and about a tablespoon of salt. This is the beans that we're going to be making today. Okay, on this pot we have the pork going that I'm going to brown for a few minutes. I am going to add to the pork about maybe half a teaspoon of cumin and also black pepper. You put this around on top of the pork that you are browning. I'm also going to add salt. I like to add about maybe, for this amount of pork that I'm cooking, maybe like about a tablespoon. The tomatillos are very sour, so you need to have it balanced with salt, enough salt. The pork is browning. I am going to put it as high as I can so that way it browns faster. The pepper, black pepper, the cumin, and the garlic and the salt will flavor the food. Keep on browning it. Here I have 7 tomatillos, including the one that I showed you with the skin. I'm going to wash it really fast. And I have here about a cup of water. I'm going to add it to the blender. I'm adding a few of the tomatillos. You can cut them if you like in quarters to make it the blending faster. I am going to start this. earlier. I just roast them and take off the stems. I'm gonna add it to my blender and keep on going. I usually to this, I'm gonna add some cilantro. As you can see, it's about maybe a quarter of a bunch. I'm gonna cut the stems, but I'm not gonna throw the stems because I'm gonna use it for flavoring the rest of the food. So I put the cilantro into the blender. This is ready. Okay, so I have this that I'm gonna add to the meat in a little bit. So the meat is browning. This is a very good piece of pork. It has juice. I'm just gonna let it like that. Brown it a little bit. See, the meat is changing color. I'm gonna add 3 cloves of garlic, finely chopped. It might sound that it's a lot, but it gives a lot of flavor to the food. I'm gonna stir this into the mix. Meanwhile, the beans is cooking. The beans is gonna take about maybe an hour and a half. So I'm gonna simmer it. I already added the garlic and the salt and the onions, so it's gonna be done in about maybe another hour. I put it in low, so it kind of like cooks slowly. Here I have the pork with the garlic already added. Here I have about half of a small onion. Use whatever onion you have available. And mix it into the pork. I'm gonna wait for a little bit, and then I'm gonna add the sauce that I already made. I'm gonna wait a little bit so the meat gets a little bit more cooked. Well, that doesn't look good. Let me find another one. I'm gonna let it simmer for a little bit so the onions can get translucent. Like I say, it's a very easy and simple recipe. You don't have to have a lot of things, just the tomatillos for flavoring, garlic, the onions, and the cilantro. So I'm gonna add the sauce right now into the pan. And mix it all well, all together. See how it's going to look. For this dish, what I do, I add the sauce and I let it boil for about maybe 7 to 10 minutes in high. And then I let it simmer for about maybe another 30 minutes. So all in all cooking, it takes you about 45 minutes, including the browning and the seasoning. I added the cilantro stems. At the end, you can just remove them before you eat. I'm gonna let it simmer for a little bit, and I'm going to taste for the salt. Sometimes what I do, I add a little bit of sugar just to kind of like get the sourness away a little bit. Some tomatillos are a little bit more sour than others, so I'm gonna need more salt. If you can smell, this smells great with the cilantro. I can smell the garlic. I'm adding about another half a teaspoon of salt for this amount of food. But you can just taste it and see if it's to your liking, then you don't add any more. So this is the chile verde, simple recipe of chile verde. You can eat it with beans, make your rice, and you have a delicious meal. This needs to simmer again for another 30 minutes so the meat and everything else gets all well done. The meat should be soft, that when you pick on it, it will be like you can put your fingers through. So this is the simple recipe of chile verde. I hope you like it.